Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, A Little Bit of Everything with Erin. Today is going to be our first Makeup Monday. So excited. Thanks for joining me. I had a lot of you guys push me to do this, and I'm so grateful to all of you. So I hope you really enjoy it. This is the look we will be doing today. I used Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blue Blood palette, but you don't necessarily need to use this palette as long as you have a medium to dark blue, a dark blue, a light blue, and a white. You can achieve this same look. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my page. Please give this video a big thumbs up. That really helps me out, guys, and I do appreciate every single person that likes my videos. Share it if you want to, and if you hit that bell, you'll get notifications anytime I post new videos. Alright guys, let's roll right into this tutorial. Alright guys, we're going to do this as a voiceover. I'm going to start by using Colourpop's No Filter Concealer. I use it in, they call it Fair, I call it Casper White. I'm just going to prime my eyelids with this. I use the white because I really like to make my colors pop more, and this really helps with that. You can use a regular concealer too. Sometimes I use this one from Wet n Wild. And then I'm just going to take a foundation brush and apply that all over my lid. Use whatever works best for you though. Alright, we're going to dive into our Blue Blood palette. And the first color we're going to go into is Blue Monday. So I'll start stamping that color on. I'm going to put it in my crease and above my crease. I have hooded eyes, so I really need to bring my colors up higher than normal to make sure that people can see them. My bone right here kind of sticks out a little bit, so I have to make sure I get it up onto that bone as well so that it looks all even and correct on both sides. Once I get some color on there, I'll start to do small circles to make sure I get a nice blend, make sure everything looks nice and blended in there. I'm also going to bring that color down on the bottom of my lid, just in that corner. And the brush that I'm using is an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. The next brush we'll be using is an e.l.f. Crease brush. This is similar in density to the other brush, but it is a little thinner. Next, we're going to dip into I'm Cold. We're going to place that right up by our brow bone across the Blue Monday color. This is going to help us transition from that medium blue to the lighter blue and look like we've just blended the hell out of that eye. I'm going to go back in with my brush that we put Blue Monday on, and I'm just going to deepen up that color a little bit. Just from all the blending, we lost some of the pigment from it, and this does happen on occasion with just about any palette. So I always keep my brushes handy so I can go back in and add more color. Next, I'm going to go in with this Morphe M507, and we're going to go into the deepest shade, Undertaker. We're going to add this very dark, deep blue shade right in the corner. We're going to do a little bit of a V and go a little bit into the crease. We want to add depth and just make this shadow and just really make this whole look just pop. Then going back in with our e.l.f. brush that had the Blue Monday on it, and pick up a little more of that Blue Monday and then just really get in there and blend that edge out. And then again, we'll take a little bit of I'm Cold and just make sure that's nice and blended and we're not losing that blue color up top. Alright, so we are going to cut the crease. I'm going to take that Colourpop white again. I'm going to place it on the back of my hand. That's like my little palette. And we're going to use a Morphe M421. This is my favorite for cutting the crease. Just has this nice round edge. If my camera, there we go, nice focus. Just really like this one for cutting that crease. The way that I do it is I start kind of in the middle and I just put some on, and I kind of have to look up and down and move my eye around because my hooded eyes are just really annoying. And then you can see where that line is. I'm actually going to go a smidge higher than that. Again, because of the hooded eyes, I have to go a little higher so that I won't have transfer. And then I'm just going to follow that line all the way down on an angle into the corner of my eye, and then just depending on how far you want to go to the outside. Once I'm happy where it ended, I just take my finger and just press that in to kind of get it to blend in so we don't have this weird line from the concealer. We're going to go back in with that brush that we picked up Undertaker with, and we're just going to pick up some of that and just put that back in that corner, help clean up that edge. Then we're going to pick up our brush that had Blue Monday on it, and we're just going to put a little bit of that right next to Undertaker. This doesn't have to be perfect because we're actually going to go over this as well. This is just to help blend that line and make sure it looks clean. Now using a flat brush, you're just going to want to spray that with a little bit of setting spray. I'm just using this Rimmel one, and I'm just going to spray the side of that. We're going to go back into the palette and picked up this, I guess it's like a pressed glitter. It's called Ocean Ice. Maybe it'll focus. So I was terrible and didn't get my eye in the shot right, but we're basically just laying this on top of that Blue Monday and lightly going over Undertaker so that the two blend. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect right now because we can go back and clean that up because we still have a little bit more to go. Now with another clean flat brush, we're going to pick up Colourpop, I think it's called. It's the white. And again, you can spray your brush with some setting spray. I find with these shimmery shades and the glitters in this palette, little setting spray helps a lot. We're just going to pat that on the rest of the eye and lightly pat over the Ocean Ice color so you get that nice blend in the between the two. See how it blended nicely between the two of them? So once I get my lid part of my eye done, I go ahead and start doing the rest of my face makeup. I do my makeup probably a little different than most people, but this is what works for me. I'll go ahead and fast forward to show you how we finish off this look. Okay, so we're going to go back into the brush that we put Undertaker on, and I hate buying liners. I don't have the patience to buy liners to match all the colors I want to do. So I just take the color that I want from my palette and I put it on my waterline. I know that's not for everybody, so if that's not something you wanted to do, go ahead and skip that. But I'm also going to take that right down into my lash line so that that color is just coming all the way down from the corner of the eye. Now we're going to take the brush with Blue Monday on it and just run that right across the bottom and just connect it to where it comes on the outside of your eye. The old saying of what goes up must come down, so we're going to take that final color that we had and just bring that right across the bottom and connect it to where it ends at the top. So you have a little bit of smudging right here, so we're just going to go back in with a little bit of Blue Monday to make sure that that color is just where it's supposed to be. And for a little added drama, I just brought that that white shimmer color right down into the bottom of my lash line as well, just to give it that little extra pop. And then yeah, you're just gonna add on a wing liner and some mascara and some lashes if you want to add that. I'm gonna show you the finished look that I did at the end with this at the end of the video here. So I ended up doing this illusion art. I called it Stay Hydrated because it's hot here in Texas still. I know it looks a little weird on film, but on camera doing a photo, it looked really well, and I'll add that here on the end for you guys to see. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what other looks you would like to see on Makeup Monday. Until next week, bye!